Welcome to MTV Music Generator 3. This tutorial will explain the basics of the game, and will take you on a brief tour of each screen. To remind yourself of the latest task in the tutorial, click the left thumbstick. During the game, a control bar will appear on the screen showing you the button assignment of the Xbox controller. If you need help during the game, just press and hold the black button. A help message will appear from the right explaining the current feature. Press A to continue the tutorial, and then press and hold the black button. You will see a help message. Now that you have seen the help message, press A to continue your tour of the game. This is the menu screen. From here you can go to the Remixer, Studio, Files, Playlist and Options screen. We will visit each screen later in this tutorial. In the remixer you can create a mix of any of the original tracks in seconds. This remix can be taken to the studio for further changes. The studio is where you build and alter your tracks. In this screen, you can build up your track by placing drum, bass, riff and vocal samples into the grid. From here you can also go to the sampler base, channel and master screens for further changes. In the sampler base you can choose which samples you want in your track. You can also go to the beatbox, melody, ripper and wave screens to create new samples. Come to the beatbox to create drum beats to use in your tracks. Use the melody screen to create melodies to use in your tracks. Visit the Ripper to rip samples from your own soundtracks. The tools in this screen, fade, stutter, record, stop and start, cut, copy, paste, can be applied to any sample. This is the master screen, where you can apply global effects to the whole track. The master effects are volume, BPM, EQ, D-bass, reverb and speaker type. The channel screen allows you to apply 7 effects to each channel in the grid, and to vary these effects over time. The effects are volume, pan, filter, reverb, delay, flanner, and distortion. Here you can load, save and delete tracks from your Xbox hard disk or load those supplied with the game. As well as selecting tutorials, go to the options screen when you want to set the special FX volume. Take some time to enjoy the credits screen. Go to the playlist to create a sequence of tracks. These can be played back on the playlist screen or in the performer. We will now go to the performer. The performer adds visual effects to the tracks in the playlist and allows you to play with them. You can also tweak the sound effects. This concludes the overview tutorial. Coming up next, part 2, the remixer tutorial.